Yo, so what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are talking about what is the difference between affordable eyeshadow and higher end eyeshadow. So I've got two different eye looks here. On one of my eyes is the affordable eyeshadow, and then on the other eyes I have the more higher end eyeshadow. Both of these eyeshadow palettes that I'm using, these are both my favorites. So it's my favorite affordable and my favorite high end. So let's go ahead and roll the clips. I'm not going to tell you which side is what, and at the end of the video I want you guys to guess. Idea because I am in a Facebook group and it's all for MUAs, so all the way from beginners to the pros. And one of the topics that I came across on the platform that day was a girl. She was a beginner. Like, if you are a makeup artist and you're watching this and you know how hard it is when you're first starting out and you don't have a lot of money and you're trying to just build up your kit, and this girl was clearly doing that. She was doing an amazing job. Her work was looking good, and she had posted, I guess, the details for the eyeshadow that she was using. And then one of the pros popped up on the scene and was basically like, just kind of, I felt, cutting the girl down, saying, you shouldn't use that brand. It's not professional. It doesn't look good to have that in your kit. What are your clients gonna think? Yada 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 yada. In my mind, I'm just like, girl, first of all, have a seat, sit down, shut up, mind your business. Like, it's okay. Some people are horrible at giving constructive criticism, and that was an instance where it was just not done properly. I will never ever ever say something to anyone about, oh, you shouldn't use that product, because if a product is working for you at the moment, and this goes for makeup artists and clients, if a product is working for you, who am I to say don't use that? You know what I mean? And I saw that and it just kind of really got me going, because I'm a makeup artist, I have my YouTube channel, and I'm a consumer. So I dip and dabble in a whole lot of things. And my personal thoughts are, here's how I look at it. So especially with these big brands here, we're not talking about indie brands, just like with the big major brands. Like, a lot of these products come from, I believe, maybe 5 or 6 major factories. So you'll have the high-end name, and then you'll have another drugstore product made in the same factory. Now, it doesn't mean that just simply because something that is more affordable or drugstore is lesser than or not as good, because I have played with plenty of products that were higher end and they were not my favorite. Essentially, you are paying for the name. Obviously, some things are going to be different as far as ingredients. Yes, absolutely. But for instance, some of my least favorite eyeshadows, MAC eyeshadows, not a fan. Urban Decay eyeshadows, they're just kind of, they're hit and miss with me. I feel like Urban Decay eyeshadows are consistent as far as I'm concerned. I feel like when they come out with things that are limited edition, honestly, I feel like their shadows that are limited edition have a better pigmentation and quality sometimes than the ones that are permanent. So I feel like for instance, like the Naked palettes, I feel like those just kind of dried up really fast. I don't know. That's just me. That's just my personal opinion. when you switch over to the lower end brands, and we're only talking eyeshadow here, we're not talking foundations, powders, blush, and that, just straight up eyeshadows. I think BH Cosmetics, I've been loving that palette. I think Wet n Wild makes great eyeshadows. There's a lot of affordable eyeshadows out there. Now here's what I'm going to say. It does not matter, me personally, about the name of the game, the brand, because I feel like if you got skills and you got techniques, you can make anything look good. So, I mean, no shade, but I don't need to go out here and buy $80 Visart palettes or $125 Natasha Denona palettes. Are those palettes great? I'm sure they are. Pat McGrath, or is it great? I'm sure it is. However, me personally, the way I'm set up right now, I'll be straight up with you guys. I don't have Visart. I don't have, is it Viseart or Visart? I don't have Viseart money. I don't have Natasha Denona money, and I don't have Pat McGrath money. Like, would I love to try those things? Absolutely. Am I sure that they are great? 100%. But I know that there are a lot of products that are much more affordable out there that work. That's just me. So I want to know what your thoughts are, and let's get into my eyes now. So I feel like my eyeshadow looks very, very similar. I can't tell right now as I'm looking at myself in the mirror. Now when I go back and edit, if I see something that looks different, I'll go ahead and type it in and leave a little caption for you guys, but I can't see any difference. So which side do you think is the affordable side, and which side do you think is the higher end side? Keep in mind, these are my favorite eyeshadows, so my favorite high-end brand and my favorite affordable brand. Are you ready? Drum roll please. On my right eye here, I have on Morphe 350 palette. That is, I know a lot of people talk crap about Morphe and all the drama. Like, I stay away from all of that. I feel like Morphe eyeshadows are good quality, and it's interesting because in that blog post, not the blog post, but in the group makeup artist group that I was in, the girl was using Morphe eyeshadows, and the other pro that was going off on her, she was just saying, oh, it's bad quality, it doesn't last, X, Y, and Z, and I'm kind of like, I ain't never had a problem with Morphe eyeshadows not lasting. Even now, I feel like the formula is even better now. When they first came out, I felt like it was decent, but now it is even better formula, better quality. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't mind Morphe eyeshadows. They work great for me. I've used them on myself. I used them on brides, no problem. Again, you can have a Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette, but if you don't have the technique, it's not going to matter. You have to have the knowledge of, okay, how do I use mattes? How do I use shimmers? How do I use metallics? How do I use pressed glitters? If you have that knowledge and you know all of the different consistencies of eyeshadows, and if I should use a flat brush, should I use a blending brush, then you can make anything work. Now for the left side here, my favorite high-end brand, I have on Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette. So I think I pretty much found dupes because they look pretty exact to me, but ABH Prism on this side, Morphe 350 on this side. Let's talk about the shades that I have on my eyes here. On the outer corner, I have on, from the Morphe 3502, sorry, 3502, so the most recent one, I have on, hang on, I have to look at this little slip here. I have on the shade Brunette on the outer corner, and then in my crease, I have on the shade Brick, and all over my lid, I have on the shade Bronze. So that's Morphe 3502. And then from ABH Prism, I have on Saturn in the crease, Parallel on the outer corner, and then Eternal all over the lid. And for the rest of my face, I have on Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer. I bought a different one for the summertime, but I got a better shade. I got dark golden. Typically I do dark golden, but I'm out of this one, and so since it's summertime and I'm going to be getting darker soon, I went ahead and got dark warm, and I feel like I like the way that this looks better. Dark golden, it can look a little too bright for me sometimes, so that is all over, not all over, that is on the see what I have on for concealer. Then all over my face, I have on MAC Studio Fix Powder in NW43. And on the lips here, ABH Lip Gloss in Amber. Perfect, very fitting, all right? So, down below, I want to hear your thoughts. I want to know your comments. What are your feelings on higher end eyeshadow versus affordable eyeshadow? Do you have a preference? Let me know what some of your favorite brands are, what some of your techniques are, and I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, hold up. We are at 2,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. My heart is bursting. I am so excited. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you leave me your comments down below, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.